Hello guys, I welcome you to this Django course. In this journey, we're talking about how to make a Django project, how to install Django, what is Django, and what's tags, variables, filters, database, models, and so on. So in this lecture, we are talking about how to install and what kinds of version we are using inside the project, Django project. So let's go and do this. At the first, what is Django? Django is a very popular and widely used full-stack web development for Python. It's used by Pinterest and Instagram. So, Django is designed to make common web development tasks fast and easy. As well, Django is a Python web framework. At the first, we should install Django. How to install Django? You can see we can use from this prompts pip install Django. We should do this one. Open the CMD. The first write down pip install Django. Install Django. Just write down this one. So to search and test what kinds of version we are using, what's the types of Django version we are using. Just find this command prompt and write down on the prompt this command. So can write down Python manage. So we have installed this version. You can see, take a look. We have used this version 3.7.2 and we are using this version as well, Django 4.8. So to see what kinds of version we are using for this project, can write down python manage.py shell. Okay, so this time we should select a directory to install to test which version you are using. So look right down, and at the first we should make a Django project. Log, can write down Django admin start project by the name of Django course. Okay, enter. Oh, we should write down Django admin start project, then write down Django course. Okay, so I've created this Django project. Jump to this project by the name of Django course. So now we can write down Python manage.py shell commands. So now we can see what kinds of version we are using. For this one, we can write down print, and write down import. Okay, Django. Write down print, open parentheses. So we can write down Django dot get underscore version at this, close the parentheses, enter. Take a look, we are using this Django version 4.2.6. So to exit from this one, from this command, we can write down exit and enter. So we're going to open this project by any VS Code editor, by any code editor. So I'm using VS Code editor. So I recommend this VS Code editor. This one is very convenient and easy to edit the project and make a Django project by this Sqlite. So I open this project by Sqlite, just write and code and add this sign start. So take a look. We've got this Django project and we do not have any application yet inside this project. We have to make a new application. So inside one project we can create lots of other application. So for this one, can open this terminal. You can see I've got this terminal. So inside this project we can make a new application, python manage.py. This one's super easy. We can use from this terminal. So inside the terminal we can write python manage.py start. The last one was the start project, and this one we can write start app by the name of app. Gonna make and add new application by the name of app. So take a look. I've got this application by the name of app. For this time we do have this Django file, this Python file, admin, apps, models, there's views. So we should create a new Python file. For this one, we can write down Python urls .py. So should jump to the project, Django project, open this URLs. I've got this URL patterns, so you can include this new application inside the root URL. Write on path, open this one, give us empty string with a comma, include, I've got this app application.urls. So we can copy this path and include this one. That's why include this application. So jump to this application URL. So from Django.urls we can import this path and URLs patterns. So for this time we can add this path. So can add this parentheses, leave this empty string and then put a comma. After adding a comma, we're gonna to add the views object. I mean, we're gonna done views. Got this views.py file. So inside this views.py, we're gonna define an object. This object would be by the name of we're going to make index object. So take a look. From current directory we can import these views because we have got this views file by the views.py. Jump this views.py. You can define this object. Define index object. So inside the parentheses we are gonna add this request object and then put this clone. So now we're gonna to return to by this random function dictionary. We've got this random function dictionary, so we can add this request. We've got this request parameter to define all the object inside the HTML template. For this time we're going to make an HTML template by the index.html. So got this HTML template. So when we make this object by the name of this index object, and we're going to make an HTML template by the index.html, we have to make a directory inside this application. So this directory should be by the name of, we can give a name, can call this directory by the name templates. Okay, inside this template, now we can create HTML template by the name of index.html. Okay, inside this HTML template, take a look. I've got this basic template. This basic template should have the basic.html. This basic.html would be possible by this expression sign to change this HTML format and add this sign, this explanation sign. So this explanation sign just define all this basic doc.html template. So got this doc.html open tag and closing tag. So inside the HTML template, got this open tag and closing tag, and then inside this HTML template, I've got this head element. Look, this one is head template tag, open tag, and head closing tag. So this header section, you can add this meta element, and then you can add the second meta. The name report is contain with devices. So the width of this application should be usable by all the devices, such as Windows, phone, and tablet. So, and I've got this initial slash scale. You can give this value 1.0. So inside this header section, take a look. We've got this title. We're gonna to make a new title for our project. So we're gonna write down home. Okay. So we're gonna to share this title inside all other HTML template. So we can write down this blog title. We can write down blog. Okay. Blog title, just share this title to all other HTML template. So we're going to make a blog content. We're going to make a blog content. Gonna do blog content. Okay. So gonna to add each one element. Gonna to make this title. So by the name of welcome to Django course. Okay, awesome. This one is pretty nice. You can see I've got this blog content. So come back to this Django setting. Now we should include our application inside the installed app. Take a look inside the installed app. Django has got this application inside its setting files. The first one, Django.contrib@admin. This one for admin page. So this one for authentication, Django.contrib.authentication. For authentication, all other user, the user gonna to register inside this Django project should authenticate, and I've got this content types and this session design for message and this static files. So all of this installed application are usable and very popular and very important. So I'm going to add this new application by the app inside this registered application. So we can run the project. For running the project, you can write on Python manage.py, okay, run server. To run this project, we can use from this command prompt. So we've got this URLs, we've got this error. Take a look for this error because we should fix this error to jump to the root URLs, the setting.py URLs, not URL. Okay. And manage.py run server. Now we can run the project and jump to the browser. So run Python manage.py migrate to apply them. So we'll talk about this migration and for model class. Open the browser. This new browser can run the HTML template. So have a look. Function object has not an HTML error. Got this HTML error. HTML error. So function has no HTML error. HTML. Okay. HTML index.html. Okay, should come back to this template index.html. So index.html. Okay, welcome Django course. The problem was we should add template inside the string, single string or double string. So I've got this object. Now we should jump to the installing Django. Now we've got models and database. What kinds of model should make for our project and database? We talk about a model. What's the model? Model is the single definitive source of information about your data. It consists as essential fields and behavior of data you are registering. Generally, each model maps to a single database table. So each model is a Python class. That subclass done Django.db.models. Now jump to the project. I've got this models.py. Going to make a model. This model is a model class. These models make a database for our project. So should make a class called model class by the name of this model class should be by the name of which model class we are using. We are going to make for our project. This one is selectable, just up to you what kinds of model you are going to create for a project. For this time, we're going to make this model class by the name of Sqlite. Okay. So you can inherit this model. Another models passed by this capital M model. Okay. So add this clone and then we're going to add some class attribute. So for this model class, we're going to make a field attribute. The first person by the name is equal to the models. Okay. Dot. We're going to add this char field. So after adding this char field, we should select its max length. Max. Okay. Sqlite, this lane, then select its field lane. So to add 200 character for this field, and then so the name and name of student, and gonna to add name so father name. Okay, so this model class contains name, ID, and grade. So we are going to make migration and execute to apply this model class. So open the terminal. This time going to make migration. Python manage.py make migration. Okay, hit enter. Default, not default. Okay. Python manage.py. So we just make this field attribute for the model class name and ID. So we can make migration, hit enter. So I've created model class by the name of student. Now we should execute this one by doing manage.py migrate, execute and apply this model class. So I've created the model class. Okay. Now to jump to this admin, and write down from dot models. Okay, and import this model class by the name of student. Okay, can I done admin? I've got this admin site and register model class inside this admin site. So I've got the model class by the name of student. Okay, now we should make a super user. For creating a super user, so now Python manage.py create a super user. Hit enter. Okay, stars and Python manage.py create a super okay user. New search directory. Okay. So you can select your username. Select my username by execute cam. So email. Select your email. Execute cam at gmail.com. Okay. Select password for your user and repeat this password. So this one created successfully. So and run project Python manage.py run server to open this VS Code editor. So take a look. We've got this admin site and we've got this app. So jump to this model class. Each attribute of model class represents a database field. So it's not correct. About this field, first name, last name, and so can select this model class by the musicians. Create this field. You can see this field. Got this fields inside this model class. This one field by the name. The second one by the name add ID. And jump to the browser, jump to the admin site, this admin, so add your username by the name of my username by is equal to cam, and I should add my password to log in inside the site administration. So take a look inside this application. I have got one model class by the name students. Okay, I should fill out this model class, add student. So by the name of this person and ID 1, save this model class. Second one, I should change this title. With student object, I should change to student ID or other. So can write down define underscore str, okay, underscore add this parameter by the name of self. So after that, I can return by this parameter and write down return by which one? By this self parameter, okay, to name object. Got this name field. So self dot name to return to self dot name. Come back to the process. Okay, I've changed this title to the student. The second one by the name of by the ID. Okay, so to jump to the course now, can make what's the template. A template contains the static parts of the desired HTML outputs as well as soon a special syntax describing how dynamic content will be inserted. So, Django template language. Django template is text document or a Python string markup using the Django template language. I've got this template. Take a look. I've got this template. Inside this template, you can add tons of HTML templates. HTML template inside this template directory, and we can add the static file inside this template. This static file, take a look inside this app. We're going to make a static file. The static file just create the directory by the name of static. Okay, inside this static we can make a CSS file, HTML file and JavaScript file. For this one, open a file by the name CSS dot or style or index.css inside this CSS file. So and make JavaScript file gs.js file, and for HTML for adding image, we're going to make a directory by the name image. So inside this image directory we can save all the image inside this folder. This one for this template. Jump to the course. I've got this variable. Have a look for this variable. So this one is for possible inside the HTML template. So this template, come back to the project inside the views.py. Close this one for this time. We do not need for this CSS file, and this model class inside the views.py. But look, and write then from dot models. Okay, can import model class by the name student. Okay, this one. So inside the model class, got this object. Going to make object inside this and we can add this context dictionary. We've got this context. Okay, so this context, it should define this context, and write down context, okay, equal to object. This context, context. So this context, can add this context inside this context. Gonna make an object, names object. Okay, okay, should define this object. Write an object equal to all the model class name ID. So we can write down. So I've got this model class by student dot. So objects, all objects dot all. Okay, add this process. Jump to the template. So this template gonna to add this template. So gonna to add this h1 element, this h1 element inside this by the name of name. Okay, gonna add this collaborations inside this collaborations. We'll add this double collaborations. Come back to the course. So we're going to make this double collaborations, and I've got this dot notation. I've got this list index. This in this in list index lookup. We can implement by this dot notation. So take a look. I've got my disk dot key. Come back to project and write down student, okay, dot name. So refresh the page, come back to the browser name. So this name, take a look, should come back to this. So I've got this, should make this for loop. This for loop, I'm going to make this for object, for name, for obj. This, okay, for objects object inside the obj, because I've got this obj inside this views to pivot. Okay, got this object. So we can add this name. Object dot name. Refresh the page. His name. Take a look. Name. Object dot name. So the second one, gonna make this ID. Okay, ID. So this is for description. for h2 element or h3 element. Then id, okay, this development process convert object, okay, dot id, okay. So refresh the page, okay, id1 and id2. They've got this model class. We can add this template, this model class inside the template. To add model class database inside the HTML template, we are using from this dot notation. So jump to the project, got this dot notation. So go ahead. I've got this tag, open tag and collision tag. This one and this one. So we're going to add this title, this one inside this title. So okay, inside this head element, okay, got this title. So we should make configure so this collision tag, and right then we're going to add this authentication. I've got this if statement. So to tag provides arbitrary logic in the rendering process. This definition is the library. For example, a tag can output content, say, as a control structure. Example, an if statement or for loop grab content from database or even enable access to other template tags. Tags are surrounded by open tag and collision tag. Got this CSRF token. Most tags accept arguments. Okay, so can I done? Got this if condition. Can I done? If user dot authenticated so done. Can I done? Hello. So this user dot user name, okay, and then can add this ending. Add this ending. So if user is authenticated, after authenticating can receive this message, hello, and user.username. The username that user which have authenticated inside this browser. So the first page, okay, hello, easy code cam. The username by the name of EasyCodeCam can receive this hello message. This one for authenticating message. So come back to this course. I've got this tag for statement or for looping. I've got this filter. This filter for date and for title. So it says filters transforms the value of variable and tag argument. Django title others. Some filters takes an argument. So we can add this Django title. Copy this one. We're going to add this Django title inside this. Okay. Title by the name of homepage or Django course. Add the Django title to filter this title. So refresh the page. Django course. We've got the start. By the name of Django course, we are gonna add inside all others HTML template. So hopefully this course is useful for you. If you enjoy it, you can subscribe to my channel and see you in the next one.